Are you looking for homes in the 300 price point and you only want to be 1.5 miles to downtown historic Summerville? Chandler Crossing. Now, you may not have heard of Chandler Crossing, and it's honestly because it is a brand new neighborhood. As you can see behind me, they have tons of lots open, and they're only going to have 44 home sites in this great neighborhood. Now you might be saying, well, Ryan, what's so great about Chandler Crossing? Well, first off, the location is prime. You are 1.5 miles to downtown historic Summerville. So you want to go to the Summerville Farmers Market in the mornings, you want to go to any of the Flower Town festivals, any of that great stuff. You have it just a short, less than 2-mile ride down the road. Now, let's also talk about its proximity to a ton of other great things here in Summerville. You got shopping less than 5 minutes away. The schools are close by. You're currently zoned Ladson Elementary, which is fantastic. And there's just a lot of really, really great things to consider when you're over on this side of town. Most importantly, the proximity to historic Summerville, and 26 is 5 minutes away, so you're not too far. But check out this great house behind me. So again, this is going to be one of 4 spec houses they're going to have here in Chandler Crossing. And so what I mean by spec homes is the builder goes ahead and specs out all the different homes on all the different lots. And so right now I am going to do a walking tour of their model home. This is their biggest floor plan. It's a 4-bedroom. They have this home available for less than $350, guys. And this is awesome.
Whoa, that's crazy.
So if you're looking to stay, maybe you're a first-time home buyer, maybe you're downsizing, and you're looking to stay under that budget, keep that budget low, this is a great price and a great neighborhood. Now, they have homes in here starting in the low 3s, so 315, 320, and they go all the way up to 360. And that's like the top of tier up here one. I'm the greatest man in the world. Okay, but the homes come as you see. So exactly like this, you walk in, you've got this great little foyer area, 8-foot ceilings. You do have LVP on the floor. This is set up like either an office or a formal dining room. This is a really big space, big size table. This is not gonna come painted like that. I know I said how you see it is how it comes. They obviously painted this. They do have carpet in this room. So let's continue down the hallway. You also have the bathroom, half bathroom in here. Now, something I will tell you about this builder. There are a lot of builders who do these kind of spec homes, and they're just kind of very basic and builder grade. And you kind of look at it and you go, oh, okay, well, that's what that is. Well, when I look at this house and how beautiful it's designed, and the cabinetry, they went with quartz counters in here. I gotta tell you, for the value that you're gonna get, I think this is really fantastic. Especially if you're someone that's trying to keep it under that 400 price point. I get people all the time that are like, Ryan, we wanna be in Summerville, but we don't wanna pay that Summerville price tag of like 400, 425, 450, I get it. So this is gonna be a community where you're gonna be able to get new construction, okay? You're gonna be able to work with me, right? The builder is going to allow us to pick out which model, which one of their 4 floor plans and on which home site it is. And then we can just write a contract and it's that easy. That's one of the things I think is really great about these homes is they give you all of the really nice high-end cabinets. These are Aristocraft. So these are wood. These are not your particle board cabinets or resin cabinets. They're not soft close, but you can always add the soft close later. You do get your kitchen appliances. The only thing that does not come with these homes here in Chandler Crossing is the refrigerator and the washer and dryer. That's something that you're gonna have to add on. But look at, they've got the single basin, commercial grade sink. Again, I really like that they went with the quartz counters. And I saw this and thought this was pretty cool. So most of these islands at this price point, okay, in the low 3s, They usually, these are just like a visual. These islands just have like kind of a side and so forth. These actually have cabinets in the island that are fully functional. Now you might be saying, well, Ryan, big deal, our house has that, or I've seen other houses that have that. But yeah, at this price point, I haven't seen any homes that are like that, that have that feature. And then you have space under the lip of the island for at least 3 chairs. And you've got a decent sized pantry. But you gotta wait till we get upstairs, because wait till you see the closets. They're ridiculous. So you got a decent sized pantry in here, massive Costco closet. I mean, this is really good size. You can walk in here. Guys, they've got one of these for under $350,000. So if you're renting, you wanna get good interest rate, you gotta reach out to me. Here's the other amazing part of this neighborhood. I want to show you this. So, lot size. Every lot in here is on average 1/3 of an acre. So that's 0.33. That is a lot of yard size that you're not going to find anywhere else this close to downtown Summerville. And 0.33 of an acre is a lot. I mean, you can do a lot with that. And you might be saying, well, Ryan, what does it matter? We're just starting out, it's our first house, but don't underestimate the value of a big lot. It's always beneficial in my eyes, and for resale value. Okay, look at this, guys. Big 2-car garage. They do give you the garage door opener. I say that because a lot of builders do not, especially in the 300s. And I know you may be thinking, well, Ryan, that's crazy. Not here, not in this case. The other thing I really like, big living room. Look at this, and it's all open. It feels very open. You don't feel claustrophobic. You've also got your TV mount pre-plug wall unit. Allows you to fish the lines down so you don't have the ugly cord hanging. These are great. These are these smart boxes that the low voltage company will come after the fact and install. They allow you to monitor your front door. So if you have a Ring doorbell, it connects it to that. If you have, the smart thermostats, you have the smart locks, all that good stuff. That box allows you to basically run all of those things from that box, so you don't have to use your smartphone. All right, so again, we are here at the front. We are now going up the stairs. Let me turn this around so you can see. So stairs are carpeted, which the carpeting is actually really nice and squishy. So as we get to the top of the stairs, we have our bathroom up. So again, they went with the quartz sink. It's not just cultured marble. I gotta be honest, I hate the cultured marble. They have the big tub and shower in the bathroom, and then you do have your toilet. All right, so as we continue through on this tour, I'm gonna show you, turn this around. So this is your upstairs. You have 2 bedrooms over here and here, another bedroom there, and the master, and then the laundry. So starting here with this bedroom, really good size in here. These bedrooms are really spacious, much bigger than your traditional. Generally I'm used to seeing 11 by 12. This is much bigger. This is definitely at like a 13 by 14. Really good size. And then as I turn the camera around, look at this. This is the closet, and it's walk-in, and it's huge. For a secondary bedroom, under $350, guys, that's pretty incredible. Here's one of the other things I absolutely love about these houses. They bring the HVAC system down into the air-conditioned environment to help with energy efficiency. So when we get really hot days here, your HVAC system is not living up in the attic, getting so hot, building more moisture, more condensation, and then rust. It's down here in the air-controlled environment. So it's not having to get all of that heat up there and then having to work 2 or 3 times as hard as it would if it was down here. Another linen closet. And then check out this big bedroom. Another really good size secondary, nice big windows. And then look at this, huge walk-in closet. And it's got a window in the walk-in closet. And again, the prices on this home are absolutely amazing. If you want to know, you got to stick to the end. I'm going to go over all their pricing on their move-in specs, move-in ready spec homes. They have quite a few. That's one of the advantage of this neighborhood just releasing. They have quite a few spec homes ready. And generally, if you jump on something now, you're going to get a better advantage of being able to pick one that's in the cul-de-sac. Maybe you want to be on a pond lot. Maybe you just want to be on a wooded lot. Maybe you want to make sure you have the biggest lot they have. Or maybe you want to make sure it's a small lot. Whatever it is, going early and going with me is going to make all the difference in the world. Because I'm going to bring up things you may not even think of. Like, hey, if you want a pool, is there an easement on this property plat? And that's kind of some of the stuff I look for my clients, especially if that's very important to you. All right. Let's turn this around and show you the next bedroom. All right, so this is bedroom number 3. Now this bedroom is actually a little bit smaller. It's on the smaller side. Check this out. Bonus, another walk-in closet. So when you think about your kids, I mean, my kids have a ton of clothes. We actually have these like storage things in their bedrooms because their closets aren't big enough. And if you have that, you know, you understand. And some people have built-ins. They take out the wire shelf and they put these built-ins in there, but it's the space. You know, you always need more space. That solves that problem in all 3 locations. Now, here is the washer and dryer, the laundry room. They do put a rack up there, but after you move in, if you needed cabinets or anything like that, you could definitely add those. Okay. Let's take a look at our master bedroom. Now this is a good size master. You've got a king size bed. You have 2 very large side tables, plus you have a really big dresser. And then check out the master bathroom. So the only thing I will say is kind of a loss here is just the space in between the 2 sinks. I think you do need a little bit more elbow room. I mean, my wife and I would not be able to do that. Now, if you're a married couple and listen, you don't get ready at the same time, this might work, but for some couples, like my wife and I, it would not work. All right, let's check out this shower. So you got a really nice shower here. It's gonna be easy to clean, not dealing with the tile. It's got the insert. And then if you were someone that's like, well, Ryan, we really like tile, okay? There are maybe 30 or 40 handymen that would love this for a weekend job, ripping this out and replacing it all with tile. And that would be really easy, give it that very luxury hotel vibe shower. Toilet's right here, so no toilet closet, but you do have a linen closet. And look at this closet. Huge walk-in closet with window. This must be his side, and then her side, and then this ginormous window bringing in a ton of natural light into this closet. So if you like this home, this is the Melrose, okay? Told you this one's under $350. You gotta stay till the end of the video. I'm gonna tell you what the prices are gonna be on these homes. But I wanna take you outside and actually show you some of the different lots and actually elevations of some of the different homes that they have. All right, guys, now we are out in the lots. And so I wanted to just show you guys this real quick because I mentioned this is gonna be a 44 lot community with 2 single-story spec options. So 2 single-story style floor plans. They're gonna have 2 different ones, one being right behind me. And then they're also gonna have 2 different 2-story options, which one being the one that we already walked, the model. But I wanted to really bring you out here and show you what they have available, because I get a lot of people that always say to me, Ryan, we want a cul-de-sac. We want, you know, to be on a cul-de-sac lot, but look at this. I mean, not only do they have cul-de-sac lots, right? But they have cul-de-sacs on a pond lot. So if you're someone that's like, well, I want water, well, great. Not only can you have water, but you can have trees. These are phenomenal. Look at this, home site 9 available, right? Like, I mean, come on, this is incredible. And the lot sizes are amazing. The fact that you're on 1/3 of an acre on average out here is incredible. That's gonna give you some space in between you and your neighbors. Not to mention, you got these fountains in the back. So imagine sitting out on your back porch right here and just, you know, enjoying the sunset because Wes is behind me. Guys, I think this is a really great neighborhood. And the fact that you can get in here at $316, that is the cheapest price home they have. So we're gonna go over all their prices. But the model, they have a model available right now, ready to go, under $350. Now, I'll tell you what the price is, but you gotta stick around to the end. Now, I do wanna peek, I wanna just peek at this single story. I know it's not ready, but together we have walked many homes and some either are ready, some are not. So let's check out the single story. Let me turn this around. We've got the 2-car garage, which is fantastic. All right, so we're in the 2-car garage. They do finish off the garages, so they do put drywall up. Let's come to the front door. I'm gonna come to the front porch, give you guys the full experience. So you do have a front porch, which is nice, right? You set some chairs out here, and then let me turn this around. We come through the front door, and we turn right. Got a little coat closet. You've got your first bedroom. And again, the bedroom is a really good size with a walk-in. So, you know, this builder is really doing a great job with, you know, making these bedrooms decent size with good size closets. Bedroom number 2, full bathroom. Your laundry room is right here. So you got your laundry. And then as we come back, you've got your HVAC closet. And then it opens up into your kitchen and living room space. So this is where your kitchen would be. Cabinets can be all across the walls. This is your pantry. And then this would be your living room space right here. Your slider that goes out to your backyard. So you can tell this lot has more front yard than backyard. Right in here, looks to be a little closet for your storage. So it's gonna be like a little storage closet. And then here, this is gonna be your master bedroom and your master bathroom. Again, double vanity sinks, shower, water closet, toilet, and your master closet. So good size. And this is one of their single story plans. So this is the single story option they have. And I think if you need a home, you don't want to be in an apartment anymore, paying somebody else's fees and mortgage, this is a great option. They do have plenty of inventory. And again, 1.5 miles away from downtown historic Summerville, 5 minutes from the I-26. You're right here on Lincolnville Road. You can go to all the historic plantations if you want. A lot of ways in and out of the neighborhood. The other thing I'll mention is the location. There is a gentleman who, right on the corner, right up here on Lincolnville Road, he sets up his Christmas, he's got a Christmas tree business, he's got pumpkins, it's a go pick your own, he does apples, he's got a whole farm, and he's literally right on the other side of that fence. So as far as neighbors go, who wouldn't want to live right next to a Christmas tree sales farm or, you know, a pumpkin farm? It's pretty sweet. And I gotta tell you, that's one of the really attractive parts about this neighborhood is just that you're in such a good location. The location is prime because you're close to so many things. If you're somebody that's like, I want to be in historic Summerville, but I don't want to pay that historic Summerville price, well, this is a really great option. Once we get back into the studio, I'm going to pull up on my maps and show you guys the heat maps of where we are, where everything is, where shopping is in and around this neighborhood. But let's do this. Let's throw up the drone and show you guys some of the neighborhood from the top down. All right, guys, welcome back to the studio. I hope you enjoyed that vlog tour of Chandler Crossing. Now, I told you when we get back to the studio, I'm gonna point out a few things on the heat maps here that I think it's just good for you to know. So let's first pull up the map here. And so as we're looking, I just wanna zoom in, show you, this is where Chandler Crossing is, Essence at Chandler Crossing, excuse me. You have these 3 cul-de-sac areas which make up the 44 homes that are gonna be in the neighborhood. Now, I say all of that because I wanna pull out a little bit and just show you where everything is. Now, if we look, this is where Chandler Crossing is, okay? The 26 is right up here, all right? You have 78 right here. So if some of you do work in like Latson and other areas like that, it's very convenient. And you do have access this Van Hosen Road right here. That is your access to those 2 areas. Now, if you continue just up this state road here, Lincolnville Road, and you continue to go up, Montrose, which is a popular bar and restaurant right there in Hutchinson Square. It's literally right up down the road from Montrose, or up the road to Montrose. But the reason I point that out is because this is where all of the food, the shopping, the restaurants are, everything people are looking for when they want to live close to Summerville. You know, and then this is where a lot of more historic neighborhoods are. You know, Quail Arbor is over there, and so you've just got other neighborhoods nearby. And so this is going to be a smaller pocket neighborhood. They're going to have a fire pit. That's going to be the only amenities. It is going to be $11.85 a year for your HOA. The reason for that is because the residents are responsible for the roads. They are private roads, so the village or the town isn't going to take care of them. But it's good to know that they're going to buffer enough money in where if the roads need to be redone at some point, 10, 15, 20 years, whatever that looks like, that they're going to have enough money buffered into the HOA for that. Now, all of that being said, you have Berlin G. Myers Parkway up here. So again, if you need to get to another part of Summerville, maybe you're coming down Old Trolley Road, whatever that looks like. And what's great is they're working on finishing up the extension on Berlin G. Myers, which is going to take you right behind Limehouse Village there, right near Dorchester Road. So, you know, when people talk about the traffic and stuff, and I get it, it's a growing infrastructure. People are migrating here faster than they can build roads. And so, you know, that's a big headache for a lot of people. But you have to remember, and this is really important, they have to remember that they're going to build them, but they're not going to wait around and take 10 years to build one road like they do up in New York or California, where people are just milking the clock, essentially. And so if you think about it, the roads get built here relatively quicker than I have ever seen. I mean, they started that project last year and it's almost complete. So I think that's pretty awesome. So you might say, okay, Ryan, well, in the bigger scheme of things, where do we go to get our groceries and stuff? Well, down here, there is a Walmart Express, but you do have a really nice Harris Teeter not too far away. And so some people, you know, depending on what what you're looking for as far as, here's that Walmart neighborhood market. King's Pizza is really great too. So you've got some good pizza nearby. This is Latson Road. So there's other things on Latson. There's another Walmart a little further down. And again, I've talked about this in some other videos. Most of Latson is pretty commercial. They have, they've got a lot of big businesses in there. Pepsi, FedEx, Mercedes-Benz vans. So there's a lot of commercial parts to it. There's Mercedes-Benz vans. But I say all that because you do have neighborhoods surrounding. So yes, this Essence by Chandler Crossing is a smaller pocket neighborhood. I don't think that's a bad thing. I actually like that because you also are getting those bigger lots, and the prices of the homes aren't that expensive in comparison to what, if we go to the historic district in, right near Azalea Park or Hutchinson Square, we're talking 600, 800, 900 million for a home. We're right down the street and we're talking 300, 350, maybe, and for a third of an acre lot size, that's pretty darn good. We obviously know where that is. You've got some other great things nearby: Five Loaves Cafe, Gracie Barra Defense Jiu-Jitsu. So if you got kids that are into sports and things like that, highly recommend that. You also have the bigger Walmart up here. You're close to the Lowe's Home Improvement. You got Target, Regal, Azalea Square. And you're not that far away. It's just like right there. Guys, there's a lot of back roads to these places, which means you're not going to have to take the main roadways and get stuck in a ton of the traffic. That's one of the appealing parts to this side of Summerville, in my opinion, is just the ability to take a lot of back roads and not have to be on, 17 and be stuck in traffic for 15, 20 minutes. The other thing I will say is you're not too far from Nexon Square, so you're conveniently located within Summerville while also being conveniently located to historic Summerville. Now, I mentioned, and I don't know what I was thinking earlier, but I mentioned that the elementary is zoned for Latson Elementary, but I didn't tell you guys what the middle or high school is. So right here, you have Latson, that is the elementary. You have Deer Park as the middle, and then Stall as the high school. Now, again, do your due diligence. Go there, call the schools, schedule an appointment to come by, walk the schools. If you're going to think about living in here, you definitely want to do your due diligence, because your tax district is Goose Creek, which isn't strange. I see that all the time. That's very common with Karnes Crossroads. But you're also Charleston County. So, if you don't know a whole lot about those areas, do your due diligence, do your research before you buy. And it's just something I tell everybody. And then right now, not only are they having homes ready to go, if you wanted to close by December, even November, they have homes ready to go. If you're someone that's like, oh, Ryan, we're just waiting for those interest rates to drop. The interest rates got to come down, right? They got to come down. Well, you don't really have to wait. They have special financing incentive of 4.875. When was the last time you heard a 4 in that front of that number? And $7,500 towards closing costs. Guys, that's pretty much going to take care of your closing costs. So again, you really need to think about what's going to be the best for you. Are you going to want to rent for another year and keep paying, a landlord's mortgage? Or do you want to come in and look at move-in ready products, okay? Because they have 4 floor plans. We talked about this. They have the Julep, the Hinsdale, the Nichols, and the Melrose. So the Melrose is the one we walked. They have a few of them. They have one right now. I mentioned it was under $350. I kept teasing you guys. I kept saying, hey, it's under $350. It's $349,990. Okay, so you can get into that home, and that's ready to go. 4.875. If you need a 2,200 square foot home, 2-story, 2-car garage, beautiful quartz counters, guys, they've got it. It's ready to go. They also have ones coming up in March that are at $357, $369 it looks like their most expensive one. That's an exclusive pond home site, so that's why that one's a little bit higher in price. They have the Nichols, which is 1,760 square feet. Again, $349, $357, $347. And some of those, one of those is on a corner site, one's on a cul-de-sac site, one's a pond site. So you're kind of seeing where if you're someone that's been like looking in these neighborhoods for a cul-de-sac or a pond and you haven't been finding it because it's $500,000, well, I have an option for you in Summerville, and it's Chandler Crossing. And so now If you look at the Hinsdale, these are the two one-stories they have. They have the 1374 and then the 1554. The Julep was the one that we walked through that wasn't finished yet. That's the 1374 one. That was a nice size. 326, 323, 990. Amazing. And again, same thing with the Hinsdale, 335, 347, pond sites. This one's got a kitchen island and grilling patio. So, I mean, that's pretty darn cool. So again, when you're looking at this, and then you'll see that they have, these are the different floor plans that are on the different home sites. So, and a lot of these are still available. So, I mean, you just need to give me a call and say, Ryan, we need this home. We want this home, because if you look, this is their sales sheet. They've got a delivery on this one for December for $316,990. Even if you're an investor, you understand how great of a price that is. For 1347 square feet, that's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and a pocket office, which is great. Corner home site. So again, you're on the corner, and you have your first floor primary for $316,990. And again, the homes, they're not these 9-10 foot ceiling homes, right? They're something that is going to be a little bit more in line with an affordable home price. And so we're not talking like these luxury over the top houses. We're talking very moderate, very modern, but in my opinion, really great value. Especially if you're someone that's not looking to spend $500,000. I get it. I do some of these videos on these houses that are like $1 million, and I'm like, I love this house, but sometimes those things are just outside your budget. And with 5 freaking kids, I'm not looking at any $1 million properties anytime soon. That's for sure. And then you've got this 349,990, and again, that was the Melrose, and that's on home site 3. That's got the first floor flex room, spacious walk-in closets. Those closets were pretty incredible. Like my kids' closets aren't even like that. And you know, we're in a bigger home than this, and it blew my mind how big the bedrooms were. Now the upstairs didn't have a loft, but you can see how square footage can be more usable in certain avenues than others. So just something to consider. And then finally, if you're someone that's really looking for a great deal on a single story, these Juleps are just great deals. All right, guys. So once again, I hope that gives you a better idea of what to expect when you're buying or looking at moving to Summerville, South Carolina, but more importantly, Chandler Crossing. And I hope those prices kind of wowed you a little bit, because they did me. And when you go into the model home and you see it all put together, it really feels like a great value. You don't feel like you're missing out on anything. Are the 8-foot ceilings a deal killer versus 9-foot? I don't know. It's how you live in the home. But most importantly, what you need to understand is if you're looking to move to Summerville and close to the historic part, this is a really great value. But most importantly, it's why you have to reach out to me. I am a buyer's agent here locally. The builders pay my commission. But before you go into their offices, you need to reach out to me so that we can make sure I help get you registered at any of these neighborhoods, so that we don't lose out on the opportunity to work together. But more importantly, I'll be able to submit offers on your behalf and also negotiate some things that maybe you wouldn't be able to get on your own. So again, if you absolutely love this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Be sure to leave me a comment. Ask me any questions about these homes or other homes in the area. And if you want to see available properties now, go to www.buyfromrye.com. Be sure to reach out, 843-226-5535. I'll see you guys next time.